Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to learn about writing skills, and in writing skills we are going to learn how to write a letter. So let's start with it. Now, before writing a letter, we should know what is a letter. So what is the definition of letter? A letter is a written or printed communication. Communication means anything which you are presenting, which is directed to a person or organization. This printed or written message or which you are conveying to a person or an organization. Organization means any company, institution, any group. Now, letters may be created and sent as. You can make letters and you can send letters as email or electronic transmission, hand delivered transmissions, and regular mail transmissions. Emails like you are sending your answer scripts by mail, or like when we receive any letter from postman, that is hand delivered. Okay, now we come to the objectives. What are the objectives? What are the aims? Why should we write a letter, or why a teacher should teach the student to write a letter? So the first point is to teach students to read letters or letter requests carefully before responding. You should know how to read the letters, and when you are receiving any letter, how you are going to respond for it, how you are going to reply. Second is when you want to teach the students the importance of creating formal and informal documents. Creating means making. Formal and informal documents means it's like it's for business purpose or it's a letter to your friend, that type of documents, which means official papers. Third one is to teach the students basic letter formats. There are different formats of writing formal letter and informal letter, and letter writing strategies. Strategies means what are the master plans, what is the scheme when you are writing the letter. Last one is to teach students letter writing etiquettes, manners. Etiquette means manners, how you should write a letter. Now, letter writing etiquettes. So, etiquette is good manners or appropriate or accepted social practices that reflect and promote civility. Promote civility means when you are encouraging politeness. So, when should you write a letter? First point is when, what are the purpose? Why are you writing a letter? So first, when you want to thank somebody who has been very gracious to you. Gracious means courteous, he's warm-hearted. Then you write a letter. Or he or she is kind or helpful to you. Second, when you need assistance or answers to help you make intelligent decisions. When you want to make some decision and you need some help or you want to answer, then you write letter. When you want to respond to a letter or letter request that you have recently received. If you have received any letter and you do not want to wait too long, so you want to reply that for that letter, then also we write a letter. When we create legal documents means any official papers which are related to law, they are lawful and that record information. These letters or these documents are kept as record and they support claims. Next one is to show that you are a courteous, professional, detail-oriented person who is aware of etiquettes. You are courteous means polite, professional. Then detail-oriented means you want to show anything, everything in detail. And you are also aware of etiquettes. Now comes points to be noted in letter writing. What are the main points when you write a letter? Whether it is a formal letter or it is an informal letter. First is, if you are writing a letter, first thing is it should be in the correct format. Second, it should be short and to the point. Even when you are writing an informal letter, it should not be like 3 or 4 pages. It should be short. Main point should be covered, main purpose should be covered in that letter. Third point is it should be relevant. Relevant means it should be applicable, it should be suitable or appropriate. Fourth is the letter should be free of grammatical or spelling mistakes. Next point is saying that you should be polite even when you are writing a letter which is having complaint in it. If suppose you are complaining, then also your letter should be polite. Last point is it should be well presented. The presentation of your letter should be good. Now comes the types of letters. So the types of letters, there are two types of letters. First is formal and second is informal. Now, what is the main difference between them? The main difference is their purpose. Why do we write a formal letter and why do we write an informal letter? So a formal letter is written for professional. Professional means official or business communication, which is written in formal language with a specific format for business or official purpose. For example, if you want to write a letter of inquiry, you want to write a letter of request or a letter of complaint. So this will be under the category of formal letter. Now, an informal letter is used for personal communication, personal presentation, personal conveying messages. And they are letters which we write to our friends and relatives. And there is no strict format to write an informal letter. It should be well written. Okay. So this is the main difference between formal letter and informal letter. Now the format. When you write informal letter, first comes sender's address. So you are sending a letter, you are replying a letter to your friend. So first, whose address will come here? Your address. So here you can see 3 lines. You can mention in first line, you can mention the name of your house, the number of your house. Here you can mention second line, your street number, your street's name, then your city, country, and then your country. Then these are the two formats. You can use any one format for writing date. Either you can write 12th July 2021 or July 12, 2021. Then comes salutation. How do you write or how do you greet? If you are writing a letter which is formal, then you will write respected sir or ma'am. But in informal letter, you can write dear friend. Then comes content. What is the body of your language? Why are you writing? What you want to inform your friend or to your relatives or to whom you are writing the letter. Then comes your loving friend. That is subscription. How do you end? So in informal letter, we always write your loving friend or your loving niece or anything else to whom you are writing. And then you write your name. So this is the format for informal letter. Now, this is the letter that it's saying, write a letter to your pen pal describing a festival that you celebrate in your country. So this is a letter from abroad. Your friend is staying in, not in India, he's staying outside. Okay. Pen pal means a friend to whom you write a letter with pen. So here I have written Friends Enclave. It may be the name of that township or that colony. Then next I have written Ansari Road, New Delhi and India. Then date 12th July 2021. Now I am writing salutation, my dear Victor. After salutation comes your content. So when you write letter, first common general lines which we write are like, how are you? Hope you are in pink of your health. I am fine here. These lines we write generally in informal letter. Now, the main purpose why you are replying to your friend. In your previous letter, you asked me to describe one of our festivals. So, dear friend, Diwali is the most important and sacred. Sacred means holy festival of our country, and it is the festival of lights, and it is celebrated in the month of October and November. So, first information you are giving about the festival, that it comes in the month of October and November, and how it is celebrated or what is this festival. Next, why it is celebrated. So next line we are writing, it is celebrated all over India in great honor of Lord Ram's return to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile, and is marked as the victory of Lord Ram over Ravan. So he was staying in, he returned to Ayodhya after 14 years, and it is marked as the victory of Lord Ram over Ravan. Now the day itself is marked with great rejoice and fun. And at night, now what all rituals you do? Okay. So at night, the goddess of wealth Lakshmi is worshipped in all Hindu homes because this is the festival of Hindus. So we are mentioning here in Hindu homes. People illuminate their houses, means they decorate their house with lights. Sweets are made and distributed among friends and relatives. Children burn crackers and they are indulge in fun and frolic. There is nothing equal to it in Hindu religion. Now you are ending the letter with this line, waiting for your reply, your loving friend, Aman. So this is the way how we write our letter. Now, if you want to change your festival, you can change the festival.